as you find this stillness, I invite you to notice where the breath is landing. You don't have to change it, we're just noticing where is it most prevalent today. What's the pace of the breath? Does it feel quick? Does it feel like it's taking its good old time? Is it somewhere in between? And then what's the quantity of breath that is coming in and out of your lungs today? Are these big, deep breaths? Are they smaller, shallower breaths? Are they somewhere in between? And there is no one right or wrong. We're just observing. And we try very hard to do this without judging. For many of us, self-judgment is a way of life, and we are very critical. And here we're unpicking that bit by bit by bit, bringing in self-compassion, bringing in curiosity, bringing in neutral observation. We do not always have to assign a value to what we're experiencing. We can simply say, that's how it is right now. And then I'll invite you to sink even deeper into what's beneath you. So sometimes we don't even realize we are holding some tension, and we can let a bit of that tension go. So maybe you're holding it in the shoulders, and you can let the shoulders go. Or some people hold tension in the jaw and you don't even realize your teeth are touching, and maybe you can wiggle the jaw a little bit and let some of that tension go. Maybe it's opening the hands or spreading the toes. I'll invite you to take a cleansing breath in. Let it all go through the mouth. And if another one of those would feel really good, go ahead and inhale fully, and then exhale deeply out through the mouth, maybe an H-A-ha sound. And then we'll set an intention. You might have an intention you've been working with for a long time. Repeat it a few times now. You might have an intention that has popped into your head today that's like, oh, you know what I would love more of in my life is this thing, or this mindset, or whatever it is. We call these things in as if they've already happened to us. We say it in present tense, as if this is so natural, as already made manifest. I accept what is. I am kind to myself. Feel free to borrow mine if one is not easily coming to you today. But repeat it a few times. Let the universe help conspire to make it so. I accept what is. I am kind to myself. And then I'll invite you to bring the breath into the belly. Let the belly rise on the inhale and sink on the exhale. And see if you can involve the whole belly, the whole torso, the front, the flanks, the sides, the back. Can you feel that whole lower abdomen expanding on the inhale And contracting on the exhale. In and out through the nose where you can, feeling that expansion and the settling. As we inhale to expand and exhale to relax. I'll call you back in a minute, but if you lose track of the breath, it's no big deal. We just come back to it and say, distraction. Inhale to expand and exhale to relax. Once more, inhaling to fill the belly, fill the sides, fill the back of the abdomen. Exhale to relax, to contract, to settle, and then let the breath return to normal. Let it be gentle. And I'll invite you to check in with the back side of your body. Often we think a lot about the front. It's what we can see. It's the direction of travel. It's what's before us. We often forget about the back side of the body unless there's a problem, unless we experience back pain, unless we're having an issue. And then it becomes all-consuming. So just take some stock, maybe inhaling up the front of the body, but let that exhale, that relaxation response, that settling, travel down the back of the head, travel down the back of the neck, across the shoulder blades and down the spine. On every exhale, let that lower back relax. Let the hips be soft. Check in with your hamstrings, the soft bits behind the knees, the calves, which are our second heart. They pump the blood back up from the lower legs. Check back in with the feet. What can you feel? Which parts of the back side of the body are touching the earth? Can you surrender any more? Can you sink in and trust what's beneath you? Inhaling up the front and exhaling down the back side of the body. Maybe you envision parts of the body lighting up as you exhale, or you feel a wave of relaxation going down the back side of the body as you exhale. There's no one right or wrong way to do this. Maybe you check in with the back sides of the arms as well, the elbows, back of the wrists. And then if you feel anywhere that still feels tight or constricted, 1, that's okay. But 2, can you give that part of the body permission to let go? Can you remind that part of the body, hey, we're safe. It's all okay. See if it will relinquish its tight grip or it's discomfort, even 1%. These things don't happen overnight, but if we can chip away little bit by little bit by little bit, we can teach the body to live more in a relaxation response and less in a fight or flight response. Inhaling up the front of the body and exhaling. A nice, slow, gentle exhale down the back side of the body. Perhaps you bring your intention back to the forefront if you set one for this session. Maybe repeat it again. Thank it for showing up. Maybe make the tiniest, bittiest, smallest little goal for the rest of the day. One little tiny thing you can do to make that a reality. And then I'll invite you to bring your attention to the heart center. And then feel where that heart center would be on the back side of your body. Feel it all the way through. I think sometimes, again, we pay attention to where the heart is in the front of the body. But can you feel it both in the front and in the back? And then give yourself some gratitude. You showed up. You moved your body. You followed your breath. You rested and connected, which is a radical thing to do in a world that is very insistent that we are moving and producing and go, go, go. Rest is important. Connecting with your body and your breath is the most important thing we can do to self-regulate. And then when you're ready, there's no rush. Take as long as you like. You can blink open your eyes. Thanks for practicing with me today.